Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Ring Lamb, and today I have a new segment back to me. What's Rachel reading? And guess what, everybody? I finished The Math Gene today. I read the epilogue, finished it, we're all done. Overall, because I know you guys have been seeing it for months, I thought the beginning was really strong, the ending was really strong, and the middle had parts where it lost me and where I was gripped. Like it was a mishmash when it came to the ending, but overall, it gave me a lot of useful information and I learned quite a bit. So, speaking of that, I'm going to get to this book in a second. Then I decided to pick up my next book because I have a few books on my shelf. I think I have three more after this, or only two more after this that I have to read that have to do with math or like teacher based resources. And then after that, I finish, I'll be buying some more to go through just because I always want to be reading a teacher book or a math related book while I'm reading my other books, so I can always be like doing some professional development in a sense. Even though like the math ones aren't super professional development, it still gives me ideas and talks about the psychology of learning math and all that. So it's useful in that sense. Anyway, I'm currently reading Man versus Maths by Timothy Ravel, and I'm currently on page 8, like I'm just in the introduction. But this book has like a lot of visuals and this one shouldn't take me as long to get through just because of how visual it is, and I'm really excited to get to this one a lot. It had a dust jacket, but I took it off because easier for reading. Then the book that I'm reading for fun is The Stranger by Camilla Lackberg, which is the fourth book in the Patrick Hedstrom series, which I've been reading. I did order the fifth book this week because Book Depository had like a coupon for 10% off like books in your wish list. So I decided to go ahead because usually I finish the book and order the next, but because there was a coupon, I was like, I'm gonna jump at this offer because I've been really enjoying this series. I'm currently on page 218. Um, so I'm a little over halfway through the book, pretty much just halfway. And as always, I'm really enjoying this series. I hope to read a bit more tomorrow, but this week's going to be a bit busier, especially during the latter half of the week. So, yeah, so I just today was a day where I just literally took off of school. I was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm going to read most of the day. And I got a lot of reading done, which I was really happy about. I'm just going to put my phone down for the rest of this little talking segment. So basically, last week, teaching went really well. I feel very comfortable now. Like I kind of feel more comfortable like going into a classroom situation. I've now had literally every grade. Yeah, I've had every single grade up to grade 8 now. This past week I've been doing like prep and stuff like that. So like when the teachers go to like plan lessons and do other work, I go into the classroom and do the like do activities or monitor the students learning or you know, teach a mini lesson or something like that. So I've been feeling more comfortable going around doing that. Like there's still like sometimes I get a little bit of nerves, but I think that's normal. And as like somebody who's be is a substitute teacher, it's obviously going to happen. So I've been doing that. I haven't got as much reading done because I've been also practicing driving, and I did like a very long drive, like a 25-minute drive and like a bit of heavier traffic. Me and my mom went to do some errands. So getting more practice. I won't be driving to work. We're going to drive to where my, like, I've been going to the same school pretty much for substituting. So we're going to drive there tomorrow potentially, but I probably won't be driving to work for at least another week or 2 just because I need to also practice parking, but my driving's good, it's just, like, now it's more so just continuing to have good routines and practicing parking because obviously going to schools, I'm in lots, like, I can't it's not like a department store parking lot where it's, like, endless rows, um, so that's my biggest thing because I haven't driven in 3 years. So, just refreshing stuff like that. So that's why I haven't been reading as much because 'cause I've been going out after dinner and doing that, which is normally when my reading time is at night. And then the other thing is that, today was Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving in Canada, so happy Thanksgiving to my fellow Canadians. But also this week also kicks off my reading week, so I have a little bit less schoolwork. I don't have any discussion posts or readings for this week, so I can get ahead to next week, which I've already been working on. So, I'm hoping this week to film a wrap up for September because I know it's already halfway through October, but I want to film wrap ups at least in book hauls still right now when everything's a bit busier. And hopefully soon I can kind of get on a schedule when I can film and still do work and everything that's going on, like kind of balance it all. And I'm hoping that soon that time will come. If not, I'm really hoping that the winter holidays I can get a few weeks of content out, edit them, and have them to ready to pre-upload. So, like, at least I can have a few new things for you guys. But Besides that, it's been a little bit hectic this past week. I had quite a lot of responsibilities for school, like I was facilitating some stuff and had a project due and readings and stuff, and I worked an extra half day. So, it's been a bit crazy, but I'm back to my regular schedule, which I'm working like 2 days a week and schoolwork the rest of the days because it's still pretty heavy. It's just getting used to the balance, but I think this is a really good balance. I feel really fulfilled when I go to work, and then I feel really fulfilled when I work on my homework for my schooling. So it's kinda like a nice balance, but today I was happy just to have a day off, and tomorrow I'm waking up early, and we're gonna get cracking on the day. Um, yeah, that's basically my update. Everything's going fine. Um, Nothing to really complain about. Everything's looking up. I'm getting over my nerve-wracked, feelings of everything, feeling very overwhelmed. It's kind of becoming my new normal, and yeah, enjoying teaching, enjoying my school, enjoying the things I'm learning. I'm learning stuff on the job, obviously, and I'm learning stuff in my classes, and it's been very interesting, like, this stuff, especially I've been learning in my classes and applying it in, like, my own practice, and, like, I'm not teaching, obviously, stuff, but, like, even applying stuff I'm learning, like, as I go into the schools and stuff like that, like, decorum and stuff like that that I'm learning. Obviously, I have that, but, like, even more so. I don't know. It's interesting. But anyway, um, one last thing, though. So on Instagram, I started following a few teacher accounts, and a lot of them are like obviously teachers that aren't substitutes. They have their own classrooms, they make their own resources and stuff. But I find it really inspiring to follow teachers. And I know I have a few teachers who watch these videos because a few of you commented and said you are teachers. If you guys have like a teaching Instagram, love to check that out. Or if you know any like good teaching Instagrams, I follow a few, but they just really inspire me and I get like ideas for stuff I could eventually incorporate in the future. So yeah, if you know any of those, hit me up. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.